Staff Development Program in Nursing. It is also known as Faculty Development Program. Introduction. The staff is the key to the development and success of organization. Staff development is the process directed towards the personal and professional growth of individual while they are employed by an institution, means while they are working in any institution or organization. For the upliftment of professional as well as administrative field, staff development programs are essential. It helps in updating the knowledge and practice of professionals and is applicable to all the professional fields. Means it is not limited to only nursing field. Definition of staff development program. Staff development refers to all training and education which is provided by an employer, means institution, to improve the occupational and personal knowledge, skills and attitude of employees. Need for staff development. It is need and it is used to meet social change, to meet scientific advancement which causes rapid change in knowledge and skills, to provide opportunity to enhance knowledge, skills, attitudes, ideas which are essential for the maintenance of high quality of nursing care. Being necessary to fill gap in the past performance. To move ahead or to keep up with the change, move with fast changing technologies, need to increase the productivity and quality of work, to motivate employees and promote employees' loyalty for fast growing organizations. There are various goals for staff development. It is used to assist each employee to improve in his or her position. The next goal is assist each employee to acquire personal and professional abilities that maximize the possibility of career advancement. Objectives of staff development: to increase employee productivity, to ensure safe and effective patient care by nurses, to ensure satisfactory job performance by personnel, to orient the personnel to care objectives, job duties, policies and regulations, to help employee to cope with new practice role, help nurses to close the gap between present abilities and the scientific basis for nursing practice that is bordering to research. Steps of staff development program. We have to follow some steps for effective staff development program implementation. First of all, assess the educational needs of all staff members in particular unit. After assessing the needs, set the priority. Then develop the general objectives for staff development program. Determine the resources needed to reach the desired objectives or goal. After that, develop a master calendar for an entire year and develop and maintain staff development record system. Establish files on major educational topics and regularly evaluate the staff development program for its effectiveness and feedback. Types of staff development: induction training, job orientation, in-service education and continuing education. Induction training, it is a brief standardized production to an agency's philosophy, purposes, policies and regulations given to each worker during his or her first 2 to 3 days of employment in order to ensure his or her identification with agency, philosophy, goals and norms. Induction training is needed to improve employee morale and increase the productivity. Job orientation, which can be of 2 to 24 weeks. It is an individualized training program to acquaint a newly hired employee with job responsibilities at workplace, relationship with client and co-workers. It is the process of creating awareness with an individual of his or her roles, with responsibilities and the relationship in the new work situation. Orientation can be of two types, general and specific orientation. Why the orientation programs are that much necessary? It provides essential, relevant and necessary information. It helps employees to gain confidence. It lessens the time for the employees to learn about new situations related to his or her job settings. It helps new employee to develop a sense of belonging. It helps new employee in solving initial problems and adjust to new situation or in new environment. In service education, which can be of 2 to 8 hours, it is planned educational experience provided in the job setting and closely identified with service in order to help the person to perform more effectively as a person and as a worker. Continuing education. It is planned activity directed towards meeting the learning needs of the nurses following basic nursing education, exclusive of full-time formal post-basic education. There are several factors which influence on staff development programs and its implementation. Those are administrative philosophy, policies and practices of healthcare agency, policies, practices and standards of nursing and other health professionals, human and material resources, then physical facilities and financial resources of particular healthcare agency and community have influence on staff development programs and its effective implementation. Programs for staff development, those are orientation programs, skill training program, leadership and management development and continuing education. First one is orientation program known as welcome program because it in the process of acquiring a new staff with the existing work environment so that he or she can relate quickly to his or her new surroundings. It is assigned for new staff. It is given at the initial stage of employment or when a staff takes new responsibility. Next is skill training program. Skill training may be a manual or technical skill of doing of people or skill in dealing and well with people. It provides the nursing staff with the skills and attitudes required for job and to keep them abreast of changing methods and new techniques. Often it is continuation of the orientation program and can be designed to new and old staff. Leadership and management development. To improve the managerial abilities of persons at every management level as well as potential managers to produce the greatest degree of organizational progress. It should be begin by establishing agreement among top and middle level managers. Continuing education. Formal, organized educational program designed to promote the knowledge, skills and professional attitude of a nurse because everyone has to keep themselves educating throughout their life. Methods of delivering staff development programs. How we can deliver the staff development programs. For induction training, physical tour or facilities, group discussion, seminar, handbook and pamphlets can be used. For job orientation, seminar, discussion, handout or book and pamphlet can be used. To give in-service education, orientation, skill training and leadership training may be used. For continuing education, lecture, demonstration, seminar, debate, journal club, book review, correspondence and formal course, clinical research can be used. Benefits of staff development. The staff developments give benefits to the employees as well as the employer. The benefits of employees are it leads to improved professional practices. It aids in updating knowledge and skills at all levels of organization. It keeps the nurses abreast of the latest trends and development in techniques. It equips the nurses with knowledge of current research and developments. It helps the nurses to learn new and to maintain old competencies. The benefits for the employers are it keeps the staff enthusiastic for working. It develops interest and job satisfaction amongst the staff. It develops the sense of responsibilities for being competent and knowledgeable. It creates an appropriate environment to take sound decisions as well as using effective problem-solving techniques. Helps the nurse to adjust with the change. It aids in developing leadership skills, motivations, and better attitudes. Also, it aids in encouraging and achieving staff development and self-confidence. Overall, it makes the organization a better place to work for workers throughout their working period.